Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer. This is Metatrona speaking, and today is the Lionsgate portal, August 8th, 2023. Um, I have a special video for you today. This was supposed to be a special live streaming session with all of you. However, the universe had other plans. Because I did not plan well enough ahead into the future, I learned today that YouTube needs 24 hours notice before somebody who has not live streamed before starts live streaming. So that's me. Um, so to make it up to you, one, I still need to get this information out to you because this is very critical, very important. And so you're still going to be getting this information at the same time today as you would have received it on the live stream. And just to make it up to all of you, because I was kind of hoping for that interaction with you, I'm going to do a live stream Q&A, and we're going to do it on Sunday this week, Sunday the 13th, I believe. And so we'll do it at the same time as this live stream. So 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Sweden time. And if you're not one of those times, I hope you can figure it out from there. But so I'm going to do it at the same time, and that way we have an opportunity to interact as well. It might end up being a better thing just because I feel like doing a Q&A, I'm going to be able to focus on you guys and your energy a lot more. What I have for you today from Metatron, it doesn't have as much leeway for interaction, so this is probably going to work out for the better, to be honest with you. The universe, the universe, the dark energies of the universe have done everything possible to slow me down today with all kinds of technical issues, including but not limited to breaking my curling iron. I've never had a curling iron break. So my hair is fluffy, but you know what? The funny thing is, I live in Texas. I live in a place where the weather is very humid. So a lot of times I will actually take my time and style my hair. And then 5 minutes later, I kid you not, I'll come onto the camera and my hair is just like, it looks like this anyways, even though I put work into it. So I might as well just have it look like this, right? Okay. So let me get us going with things. I have a candle. I have a candle that I bought a long time ago just for this special day. You'll see we've got a little lion right on there. All kinds of pretty stuff in here. I'll try to put the name of who made this candle in the description, but to be honest with you, I'm just going to make sure that this video goes out on time because, like I said, everything in the world is trying to stop it. I have a fan going in here, a ceiling fan, so hopefully this stays put. And if anyone sees Oliver go anywhere near it, just scream. He's over here looking at it right now. He's like, "What are you doing, Mama? What are you doing?" Because I never light a candle when he's in the room. Okay, let me pull up my notes for you. I thought I had information on this for you. I thought I did. I thought I did. There we go. So Lionsgate, I'm not going to get really deep into the technical information of Lionsgate because I am not an astrologer. I have no business speaking as an authority on anything astrology related, at least not at this time in my life. So all I'm going to tell you is that the relevance of Lionsgate from a very simple point of view is that the sun is in Leo, hence the lion part of the Lionsgate. So the sun is in Leo. It lines up with Sirius A, which is the feline and canine like being planet. And it also lines up with Orion's belt, which includes Mintanka, which has the mer people that are half genie, half fish, and Earth. So it's the sun, Sirius, Orion's belt, and Earth. And there is an energy that is created from them being lined up with each other. And the very simple explanation is it creates a fantastic, one of a kind, once a year manifestation window. So I hope that you've been thinking the last week or so about what thing or things that you really want to manifest in your life, not just for right this moment or this week or this month, but actually this year. What do you want to manifest this year? And those things that you want to manifest, let them be things that you want to manifest those enough that one, you're willing to release something old that is holding you back, that is the reason you haven't had that manifested yet. So you want it so much, you're willing to release something old, and you're willing to take action. You're willing to take steps forward in the 3D world towards that goal. So those two things are important, along with stating what you are wanting to manifest. So that's my little intro for you guys. I'm going to go back to my actual proper notes now. So originally I thought I was going to do a crystal grid for you guys, because remember, where'd I put him? Sorry. Remember I brought out this guy for you. He's a sunstone carved as a lion's head. They're lining up. You hear my throat? They're lining up with me already. Ooh, okay. So I brought this, I bought this special just for this year, and I thought it was going to be like the centerpiece of a crystal grid. And time kept going on, and I was like, all right, Metatron, you haven't given me this crystal grid, because when it's time to make a crystal grid, I'm inspired. I know, I go to it and I boom, 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 can put it together. And he wasn't giving it to me, and he wasn't giving me any information at all on what the live session was going to be. And then it was not until I think 2 days before, about 2 days ago, that all of a sudden started giving me the information, and it was not a crystal grid. So we do not have a crystal grid today. However, we have lots of crystals, lots of Amanda Ellis sprays, and we're going to go through this together, and this is going to allow us to go through the full proper process of manifestation, which most people don't do. Most people only skip right ahead to the part of I want, I want, I want, I wish, I wish, I wish. And you can do that, and you might still end up getting that item manifested, but you're only getting it manifested because you're also doing these other steps in your life. Probably you don't realize it. Probably your guides are just helping you with it. So we're going to go through this step by step and make sure everything is lined up for you. Metatron is here. He wants me to tune into the other guides that are here with us. So I'm going to take a moment and try to feel into that. Okay, Jesus is here. This is weird. I'm like trying to tune into other guides, and I'm like, is there anyone else here? And he's like, nope. Like, just you and Jesus? Yep. Okay. Interesting. All right. So just so you know, Yeshua is here with us to help. Who's lined up with me right now? Is it Metatron? Is Metatron going to be the one who always is in me? He says yes. Okay. So let's do this. Let me pull up my notes. So the first thing, well, actually, let me tell you what I'm going to do. So there's going to be multiple steps in this process that Metatron gave me for all of us, specifically for this exact day, for this exact purpose. So each step of the process is going to use both a crystal and an Amanda Ellis spray. I'm also going to use an affirmation for each of these steps. So what's going to happen is I am going to say the affirmation twice out loud. Then, after I've said it 2 times, I'm going to pause And that pause is going to be in case you would like to accept these energies, if you would like to participate in this ritual, if you will, then you at home will either say out loud or say in your head. You'll repeat that affirmation as well. And the reason this is important is that when you choose to say it that third time, that's going to lock this in as you accepting the energies. And also, it's going to lock this in because that phrase has been said 3 times. And so the number 3 is important. Let me tell you about the number 3. It's the number of true potential. It symbolizes the principles of increase and growth and is the number of manifestation. It is known as the master builder. It is a way to manifest the life you want to live. 3 is associated with the ascended masters. They want to help you manifest your desires, to find peace and love within. So we're tying in the magic of the number 3 into this ritual. So, okay. So, like I said, 1 crystal, 1 spray. I'm going to say the affirmation twice. Then I'm going to pause. You can say it the 3rd time if you want to. I'm going to say it a 3rd time in my head because I want this for myself. Yeah, so that's how it's going to go. Are you ready? Okay, so first, I'm actually going to clear your energy because all of us naturally run into some low vibrational energies every now and again, and they kind of can start accumulating in our aura or sometimes even within our physical body, unfortunately. So I'm going to start off by clearing your energy. So this is the only time I'm going to use 2 crystals, and there's a reason for this. So the reason I've chosen this guy, black tourmaline, you guys are all familiar with him, I'm sure. So master protector. Master protector for demonic energies, for low vibrational energies. This is number 1 for me. Um, However, if I am trying to specifically clear galactic energies, um, such as basically extraterrestrials that are not meaning to do us well, somebody who doesn't have our best interest in heart, I'm actually going to use pink amethyst. So I have found that this is like the number 1 purpose for me with pink amethyst has been protection related to ETs that aren't here to do good for us. Um, so I'm going to hold both of these guys. Let me show you the Amanda Ellis spray I want to use. So the Amanda Ellis spray I'm going to use is her spiritual protection. I'll put all these names in the description so you know. So I'm going to do the affirmation part right now for our basic clearing of low vibrational energies. I transform negative energy into love and light. I transform negative energy into love and light. All right. So I hope you said that the 3rd time to yourself. And I've sprayed our spray. So now that we've cleared any outside energies that are impacting us, we're going to start digging deeper into any trauma that is ready to be released right now. So a lot of times, an emotion will come up, a memory will come up, even if it's past life and you don't see the memory, your body is just remembering it or your soul is just remembering it. And so you have an emotional reaction. So if you feel that emotion, you process that trauma. If you don't consciously do things such as if you don't exercise a lot or just move your body a lot consciously, um, or if you don't like get massages all the time, or just are if you don't take the time to like meditate or do something where you're really still, there's all these different ways that you need to give your body the opportunity to release that trauma so it can actually leave you now that it's been processed. And so we're going to take a moment for that to make sure that we don't have any traumas blocking up anything. So the crystal that Metatron has selected for this is, it almost looks white. It's actually a very light pink color. This is pink calcite or mangano calcite. It's it's in the shape of a Merkaba, which is of course Metatron's favorite shape. Um, so the reason this was chosen, so those who suppress their emotions will benefit from this calcite's ability to root out deep-seated causes for acknowledgement and release. It clears the energy channels and enhances the flow of energy between the crown and the heart chakras. This can help to clear the emotional center of stagnant or negative energies to make room for new experiences of divine love. Perfect. This is exactly what we want. So we're going to use this. We're going to use Amanda Ellis's Rose Inner Child Spray. And the affirmation is, I abandon old habits and choose new positive ones. I abandon old habits and choose new positive ones. I can feel emotional energy tied to this. I can feel this is doing something for someone. This brought something up. Okay. So we're going to continue and we're going to release any energies that are blocking you from abundance. We're going to target the heart again, both the heart chakra and the higher heart chakra. So Metatron has chosen rose quartz. And so for the rose quartz, it's going to, and we're actually going to just do this right now. We're going to open up your heart chakra right now and the higher heart chakra right now. This energy from this rose quartz is going to come through your chakras to heal it and clear away any scar tissue you have there from previous traumas that you've already healed. You might feel a little pressure if there is a block there that is being pushed out of your chakras right now. We need to release this old energy to make way for the new energy we want to bring in. So think about the things you've been carrying around in your heart. Think about how they weigh you down. You don't have to keep carrying these things. If you are ready, we can let them go now together. So let's do a deep inhale together. Then a deep exhale. And exhale as much as you can. So let's do it 2 more times. Deep inhale. Nice and slow. And then a slow exhale as much as you can. Okay, last one. deep inhale. Fill your lungs all the way up. And then deep exhale. And as you're exhaling, you're releasing the weight you've been carrying. All right, and we have that magic number 3. This is the Amanda Ellis spray. We're going to be using it is the Pink Lotus Heart Energy Spray. The affirmation: I release things that no longer serve me. I release things that no longer serve me. Can feel it, and so I keep having to ask them, "Hey, am I releasing something?" Because I actually already did this while I was learning what to do for you guys. As I was writing it down, I was doing it with Metatron, and so I had that process already for myself, even though I'm going through it again with you guys now, and I'm feeling things, and so I'm asking him, "Is it me?" And he's like, "No, it's everybody else that you're feeling." Makes sense. Okay, so now we've opened ourselves up. We've cleared away all these energies that we don't want in the way. And as we open ourselves up and as we release the tension of trying to control our situations, we naturally allow old energies to fall away from us. If you are resistant or tense, these energies can't leave you. You must surrender to be free. So for this next step, I have black kyanite that has been coated with titanium to give it this amazing blue and kind of rainbow sheen. Um, this is a stone for protection and healing. It is a calming energy. The blue titanium color soothes the nerves. This is a stone that provides a deep sense of peace. So Metatron is asking, how many of us feel like we are at war, either with ourselves or with the world? Let's put down our weapons. This is the old 3D way of Earth. The truth is that only by surrendering can we ever be free. Going to use Amanda Ellis's Sapphire Divine Peace. Obstacles in my life are now falling away easily. Obstacles in my life are now falling away easily. Okay. Part of trusting the universe and being open to receive is learning the lesson that the universe keeps placing in front of you. So you have to learn that lesson in order to quit having it be placed in front of you, essentially. It's going to keep chasing you until you have a different response to it. So we're going to be using a Lemurian quartz that has been titanium coated to have this sunset coating is what they call it. It's just kind of like this yellowish, orangish, pinkish thing. Um, so it has the color pink for healing, and it has the golden color of abundance. So it's got both. We must receive the lesson to move on to its natural conclusion, which is abundance in that area of our life. So this is going to be the motivation and the healing you need to overcome the lesson that keeps being placed in front of you that you haven't learned yet. So this may not apply to everyone. Sorry, my throat's going. But for any of you that this is the step that's blocking you from the abundance, that's why we're addressing this. We're going to use Amanda Ellis's Healing Unicorn Rest and Receive. You'll notice it has the same colors as the Lemurian Quartz. It's got the pink and the yellow. And the affirmation: I no longer resist the lessons I'm learning. I no longer resist the lessons I'm learning. Okay. So now we are ready to manifest, right? So we have a couple steps that we want to use to fill in the space that's been left by all these low vibrational energies that have been removed. So today is a clean slate. He wants me to emphasize this. He was telling me before that Lionsgate is almost like an energetic new year. We think New Year's is around, January or February, depending on what culture you are. But I guess celestially, this is kind of their new year where we're making our resolutions, we're making our manifestations, we're clearing away all the old that was, and we're just picking new roads, new decisions, new things for ourselves. So today is a clean slate. We are starting with the energy of new beginnings. You are the artist of your life. You get to choose what energies you would like to bring into this clean slate. Surrender is what you use to release old energies and learn lessons. So that's to release. To build, which is what we now want to do, and to create, we must use the opposite force of surrender, which is going to take action. We're going to move forward with it. You must be an active participant in what you want to build. This is important. Metatron has chosen Carnelian, which is one of the stones he chose for the month of August. And it's for courage, endurance, motivation, creativity, self-esteem. It's for everything we need to move forward. For the energy of new beginnings, we're using Amanda Ellis's Sunrise New Dawn. I choose the contents of my life. I choose the contents of my life. Okay, so let's add the energy of opportunity and possibility now. So we're going to there's 2 more steps. We're going to add in kind of a general manifestation for abundance for everyone. And then we're going to get into the specifics that everyone wants to do for themselves. So what I'm going to do is add a general energy. And sorry, I have to reach over to get all of these. We have Lepidolite. So Lepidolite is the stone that insists on being used for your greatest and highest good, whatever that might mean. It is a mood stabilizer. It gives us courage to face our shadows, which might be needed in this case. So let's open ourselves up now to new, unexpected possibilities that lead to joy and growth and all the things that we are looking for most in our lives. So the energy of the lepidolite. Amanda Ellis is going to contribute Cosmos element, expand. And Metatron's words for us: I welcome adventure and new opportunities into my life. I welcome adventure and new opportunities into my life. And this is going to expand what we thought was possible for ourselves. This is going to expand what we thought we were brave enough to do. This is this is abundance in a bottle, is what he's saying. It's abundance in a bottle, because abundance is about there not being a finite amount. If there was a finite amount of everything, it's not very abundant, right? That's why we have to fight over things in the 3D world, because there's only so many, right? And we want it, and we don't want the other person to get it because we have to have it. But that's not the truth. The truth is abundance, which means infinite. So there's not a finite amount, there's an infinite amount. So expand is the perfect word or concept for this, because the universe and everything in it is constantly expanding. It's constantly getting bigger. There's constantly more. It never stops. That's why it's infinite. So expand. Okay, so now I want you to think about the things that you would like to manifest the most. The more specific you are, the better. So manifestation, we talked about it being a 3-part process, right? So release the old energy, the old ways, the old thoughts. That's number 1. Number 2, state your intention to the universe, which is what we're going to do kind of right now. And then number 3, take action in the 3D physical world to move you towards what it is you're asking for. So those are the 3 steps to manifest anything. Okay, so we've got our lion sunstone finally. Yay! So this is a stone of empowerment, joy, confidence. The sunstone and the energy of the lion are not afraid to have attention on themselves. They represent bravery, feeling optimistic, and feeling enthusiastic. It is a welcoming energy, a loving energy. The sunstone shines like a warm sun, bringing you to life, growing the seeds that have been placed inside you. It is energizing. It inspires creativity and to be true to oneself. It encourages independence and originality. Sunstone attracts lucky opportunities, success, and prosperity. Going to be using Amanda Ellis's spray white. So it's white light and Merkaba energy. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to kind of do it all on our own, where we're going to say, I want to manifest. And then you're going to plug in what you want to manifest. And we're going to say it 3 times. So I'm just going to say, I want to manifest. And then I'm going to pause and let you fill in the blank. And I'm going to fill in the blank for me. And we're going to do that 3 times. And if you have multiple things that you want to manifest, you can rewind this last part of the video and replay it and use this final step for as many items as you personally want to manifest. So, you ready? I want to manifest. I want to manifest. I want to manifest. Metatron, when I was saying what I wanted, he was like squeezing my yes shoulder. And then when I sprayed the spray, he did the same thing, like, yes, it's locked in. Okay, very cool. So this was Metatron's ritual with Metatron and Yeshua present as well. Oh my God, I just realized why Yeshua was present. He's a master manifester. Oh my gosh. I feel so dumb. Okay, thanks for blocking that from me until right now, guys. So remember all the things Yeshua did in the Bible. So I'm not saying every one of them is true because I haven't verified with him, but most of the miracles and things are true. So when Yeshua was like, "Oh, I have like two fish. I want like a ton of fish. I want a ton of bread," or when he was like, "Oh, we have water. I need to turn this into wine." It's because he was a master manifester. Except the difference between Yeshua and us is that because we're in 3D, because we don't have all of our skills and DNA and everything else open up to us quite yet. When we manifest, it takes time. It's manifesting in the spiritual realm, and then it's taking time to become something where we physically see it. Because it's Yeshua, because of what he had available to him in that lifetime, he manifests instantly, which is how things work in 5D. You should be able to manifest instantly. So we will all get there one day. Probably not in this lifetime, but the earth is headed that way. But wow, okay, so Yeshua was here because he's a master manifester. So he assisted us with this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Use that last part, that last step, as many times as you want to manifest something. There's no such thing as being too greedy. There's no such thing as being selfish. Everything is abundant, everything is infinite. You can have as much of everything as you would like. And there's no shame in that. That is how it's supposed to be. So take what you want, take what you need, take what makes you happy. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.